Hey guys, we're going to open up today by talking about some food synergies, food combos that might actually work. Have you ever heard that tomatoes and olive oil are a power couple, or a pinch of black pepper makes turmeric a superhero? Well, your grandma might be right. Some of these combos have legit science behind them, and others might be more hype than help. Let's break down 10 real food synergies and what evidence actually says which ones are worth keeping on your plate. Now, you probably heard of the Mediterranean diet, that it's heart healthy. One of the reasons why is lycopene, a red pigment in tomatoes that's fat soluble. You mix it with olive oil and boom, your absorption rate jumps by 82% in some studies. Here's a bonus. Olive oil adds its own anti-inflammatory compounds, so you're getting a double hit of antioxidants. But here's a reality check. Most of y'all need to stop drowning your salad in oil. Even a tablespoon will help. Don't expect it to cure anything overnight, and you could cook your tomatoes in olive oil for a simple science backed win. Now let's meet the golden classic duo. Curcumin from turmeric is a powerful but barely absorbs unless you add pepperine from black pepper together. That bioavailability shoots up about 20 times in lab studies. Here's a caveat. About a 2,000% boost depends on the dose and preparation, not your average curry night. Plus, pepper can affect how some medications are processed. The takeaway: sprinkle pepper on turmeric rich dishes. Safe, easy, and definitely worth the combo. Now, moving on. Vitamin C is something that we all love. It's iron's best friend. It turns the hard to absorb plant iron into a form your body actually uses. So squeezing lemon on a spinach or even steaks helps with the energy and iron uptake. Note, this works best on plant-based iron sources. Now, you can add lemon juice to greens, lentils, and beans. It's an easy nutritional insurance. Okay, now let's get more of taste chemistry than biochemistry. You see, a tiny pinch of salt cuts the bitterness. So if you use less sugar, maybe in your coffee, but too much salt, your heart says nope. So remember, it's a flavor hack, not a health hack. A folk remedy that's at least partially supported by science. Both garlic and honey have antimicrobial powers. Fermented garlic and honey preserves some of that magic. However, most studies are test tube level and honey still sugar, so moderation matters. The takeaway is a nice immunity support during cold season, not just a crown it as a cure. So be careful with that. And here's one for your blood sugar. Cinnamon slows digestion and may improve insulin sensitivity. One small study found adding cinnamon to rice pudding lowered glucose spikes. But here's the thing, the dosing studies about 1 teaspoon is more than higher than what people sprinkle on their food. So the takeaway is using real cinnamon if possible, add flavor and metabolic balance. Want to soften up that sugar rush? Well, eat fiber first. A carrot or any fibrous vegetable slows how fast your body absorbs the sweets that follow. So you might want to eat a carrot before you eat a cupcake. Now, it's just a buffer, not a shield. A carrot before a milkshake. Well, there's still a milkshake you drinking. So the big takeaway is here, the veggie first is a smarter order of operations. So ACV slows down digestion, and it's a blunt post-meal glucose spike, especially if you take a teaspoon before carb heavy meals. But remember, it's not magic, and too much can harm teeth or stomach lining, and that's apple cider vinegar we were just talking about. The key takeaway is modest benefits, low cost, and use it wisely. This one feels indulgent, but honestly, that's okay. Dark chocolate, and who doesn't love it? Gives you those flavonoids, and almonds add good fats to magnesium. Together, they help stabilize blood sugar and energy. So, you gotta watch your portions. A handful of almonds and a few squares of real dark chocolate, not a candy bar. So, don't try to tell yourself any difference. It's a smart stack that satisfies most heart health. Quick energy plus slow fuel equals wealth, steady power And banana gives you those carbs. Peanut butter brings in that protein and fat to smooth out that sugar curve. One caveat though, the natural peanut butter, no sugar, no palm oil. The bottom line, it's a classic duo that earns its reputation, so let's break it down. When it comes to strength, here's how these combos stack up and why it matters. Strong evidence shows tomatoes plus olive oil, that's a proven boost to carotenoid absorption. Moderate support goes to the black pepper and turmeric, cinnamon and rice, and apple cider vinegar. These have mechanistic support, and some small human trials show some evidence that that's true. Emerging or plausible combos include garlic and honey, dark chocolate and almonds, banana and peanut butter, and even carrots. So they're promising, but there's limited human data. Then the other one's the flavor trick. Only a little bit of salt in coffee. That's a sensory benefit, not a metabolic one. So remember that. The truth is, no food combo is absolutely magic, but honestly, the right parents can help your body work smarter, not harder. We're all about promoting generational wealth and through land ownership and financial awareness at Ancestry Lands. Because taking care of your body and your legacy both start with informed choices. If you want to build your health and your heritage, go ahead and subscribe, like, and follow us for more science-based ways to build your legacy through land. Remember, health is wealth. I'm Phil Davis. Sorry, guys, I'm getting over a cold, but thanks for watching, and stay tuned on how you can start investing in land to build your health and wealth through self-sufficiency. Take care, smash that like button, and help me get over this sickness. My voice is so gone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi everyone, today I'm here to tell you how you can contact our office to get your first purchase of vacant land with no credit check and no lawn paperwork process. It's easy and straightforward, just reach out and we'll guide you through every step.